The most rewarding aspect of teaching is actually seeing everybody else develop. You see yourself develop as a teacher. It's a direct reflection of other people's achievements. And achievements doesn't necessarily mean gold medals or any kind of glittery thing. You see somebody who has no confidence, see somebody who has gone through things in their life, and then you see them like a year later, how confident they are. That change in an individual is a direct result of you as an instructor. It makes me work harder. If I make that difference in one or two people, then I can die happy. When you pull off a technique, sweep or armbar somebody, don't revel in it, because that's the result of all the failures that you've had. And the moment you reach that is you actually should have gone past that, because by the time you got there, you know it's going to work. So then what do I do next? What happens next? You need to look for the next problem, the next thing to solve. Competition is a good benchmark, and it's a good testing ground for what you know. And I'm a firm believer in competition-based martial arts. If martial arts X does not have a competition-based system in it, then there is no proving ground in it. You would not drive a car that hasn't been crash tested, would you? So why would you do martial art that has not been effectively tested? It's very, very, very important. Very important for the development of the sport as well, and make sure that it keeps its roots in combat. It will hit its most effective potential because it's consistently being tested and tried. Learn technique, go and spar, go and compete. Quickest way to learn. I think me getting my black belt is not as proud for me as me being giving these guys their black belts. That's the thing, yeah. I think a lot of the time, like, you give a black belt and it's like, here you go, bye. But it's not, it's actually, they come part of your journey, and then they experience the stuff that you experienced. It's like you're giving that person part of your journey. It runs in two ways, because they have their own journey and they feed that experience back to you. One of my instructors had told me this. He said that you never ever are deserving of the belt that you get. You actually always grow into it. That's your genetics. How you taught your students, it's the same way like having children. That's your genetics being passed on. Roger Gracie died in his 30s, okay? But we are still using methods of jiu-jitsu today that he discovered and then put in the sport. So yeah, no relation to me, but he gave my instructor his black belt, and my instructor learned off him. And it's the same things that we today are learning. So if you was to create a tree, like a lineage tree, it'd be way bigger than you think it is. It won't be just like that picture, then you. No, it'd be that picture, those pictures, and it will increase, and then it'll be you. I think Asia has a bit more of a head start. It's different from like when it's when BJJ came to the UK. It's not cultural to the UK. It wasn't prolific as martial arts is in Asia. It's the next big step forward. America was a massive leap forward. Europe is a leap forward. There's a little bit more. It's not laxed. It's taken more seriously. Asia, it's the next big leap forward.